tell you don't look happy in that. Is it?
Fucking happy, mate.
You're not happy. Not happy. Oh, I can understand you not being happy.
I mean, what the fuck were they playing that second half? It was like watching a pub team in terms of game management. There were none. And you could put an old video on from 4 months ago and play it today, because I'm going to say the same things that, like Craig just said, we can't defend a lead. You're playing a team that's directly above you. You go for jugular, like I said on Thursday. You smash them into the ground. Yeah. You beat them into the ground until their heads have gone. Again, with Mr. Chance's Moore, that's an absolute sitter he's missed.
Yeah, we said that.
Do better. He's got to do better. And that's 2 games in a row now. Pivotal moments at game. And I can't even begin to describe how shit Adam Davis is.
Really?
What's he doing for the second goal?
Well, hey man, Yadam, why is there no communication?
I'd rather Davis punch Yadam, knock him out and collect that ball and take it all out, rather than flapping at it. He couldn't catch a cold, that kid. Nearly cost us a game against Sheffield United. They've got him out of it, and it's cost us 2 points. Well, for me, one of the reasons that we've drawn today is because they're shit as well as we're shit. Do you know what I mean? Any good team would have beat us 4 or 5-0 today.
So do you see it as 2 bad sides and a points fair point? Yeah.
Maybe I'll look back at it tomorrow and I'll reflect and think, you know what? Point. Birmingham, well, they've got Wolves at home. It's only 2 points. We've got a game in hand, but I'm not confident, mate. Because whenever we do go ahead, we fuck it up. You know, if we go down, we can't say, oh, we haven't had Robert Green. I mean, for that, we've done hard thing. We've got in front, like I said on Thursday. That was the main thing. You get in front, got into half time. For me, we should have gone for a second goal in first half, because they went as soon as that first goal went. But I've struggled to really describe how pissed off I am, because that was diabolical. That game management. Murray sits and hides in the fucking dressing room, it dugout as soon as it goes 2-1. We're both goals, both incidents, we're only ourselves to blame. We gave them 2 goals again. You know, they've got to stop feeling sorry for themselves and get their head out fucking arse. Because this stuff that they're saying on social media that they believe and, you know, that they're confident, fucking show it. Don't say it. You got to put it out on pitch. For me, subs. There's no point bringing Mahoney on. Fucking bottled jobbed. First tackle he went in.
I saw that, yeah.
And I fucking ran up to the thing and told him to fuck off out of our club at the end of the game. And
well, I don't understand why Ishgrove didn't come on.
Well, for me, Amel for first goal were to blame. Giving corner away, he should have made that sub 10 minutes before he did it. Amel were on his legs, he kept giving ball away, and then he's gave ball away for corner. Isgrove should have come on and injected some pace. They had 3 defenders on yellow cards. You get to Isgrove, you said to him simple, take him on, but he don't bring him on. One of them were enforced, weren't it, with Jackson? I think Jackson were injured by it. Looks if Pinnock's come on at half time.
Missed him as well, didn't we?
Yeah, but even with him in team, we're still shit at back, mate. Do you know what I mean? We were shit with him at back last week. Nothing changes. We're just a shit team, and if we stay up, it's a miracle. And it's not because what we've done; it's because other teams are worse than us. We'll go to Leeds next week. I'm not confident for that at all. I'm not paying £39 to watch that shower of shite after today.
They're not in form either, but it's a derby, innit?
Well, so want to do one over us. Do you know what I mean? If he loses, then he'll probably get sacked. But if he wins, you know, they're not in form. Form goes out at window. Yeah. And even if we do, are you confident that we're going to get a second in a game?
Well, looking at stats, no.
I mean, how many times is that we threw Leeds away?
That's going to come back and haunt us when we look at, if we go down and we look at games, QPR at home winning 1-0. That were a Davis error as well, wasn't it? Cardiff could have been a point. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
And then you got last week, today, Fulham away, Fulham at home. You know, you're looking at double figures easy. And like I said to them, it's cost us about 20 points this season. Yeah. And we should be comfortable mid-table. But when I'm going to be quiet a minute. When you don't take your chances, you fuck a game up, don't you? I mean, I didn't even celebrate when we equalised. Our just in my head, well, we still threw the game away. You know, Maurice is going to use that as an excuse to say we battle hard and stuff like that.
Because at these fixtures, it's you know, some fans have come and said they're still a bit positive and this and that, but
Can you take a positive out of it?
no positive that we can stop up. Do you know what I mean? But you look at the fixtures we've got. This was easiest one, the left. Do you know what I mean? And the biggest one.
A direct opponent, directly above us, we'd have gone a point above them. 2 points if, like I said to you, if you take goal difference in. You know, I don't see how anybody can say that's a positive. It's not a positive. It's a fucking home game. You should win them, regardless who you're playing. You 1-0 up. You manage the game better. You know, I mean, I don't know what they do in terms of tactics, in terms of going a goal ahead. I mean, if he must think that he's got a different team that he's coaching, because I don't know what happens. Second half starts, we drop back. Why?
Sitting back on a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, and then it could work in his favour if you get him on counter, but then we haven't got good enough players to do that. And
how many times have we had it on counter? I.e., last week when we were on counter, we were about 4-on-2, wasn't it? And we still managed to bugger it up.
Still throw it away. I mean, it's naive. To sum up as a team, we're very naive, aren't we? We give ball away in silly areas, give silly free kicks away, make life easy for referee to give them free kicks. I'm not going to comment on it because I'm sick of talking about referees. Yeah. But you know, we don't standard them. I'm just
saying we're more today. It's been blown so many times and then booked. Do you know what I mean? Why? Just let game flow. Do you know what I mean?
Because it's okay to criticise. It's all right if it's both ways. But then their player did exactly the same 2 minutes later and didn't book him. And then the amount of times that they had a midfielder that, I mean, that instant with McBurney edge area, for me that was a sending off. I don't know what happened, but he's gone to the floor. I don't know if he's played it up a bit, but that were a definite. I don't know what had happened there. But I don't know, mate. I mean, I wanted to do these over because I went to Bolton early in the season and we were abysmal that day. And for me, second half, we could have put 11 pissed up lads on pitch and played better. We shouldn't have to go behind to then wake up and try to do something. Yeah. We should have shut game off by then. You're professional about what you do. You conduct your job properly. You 1-0 up. This is biggest game of the season. I don't know if they knew that, because they didn't seem like. Do you know what I mean? Either there's no confidence there, or I don't know what it is. And you know, whatever they say, I don't believe it. And for me, like a couple of other people have said and I've said before, if we do stay up, we have got to invest. We can't keep competing on the cheap no more. This formula of promoting young players through from League 1 and League 2 was a gamble at the start of the season, and with a good 8 or 9 of them, they're not good enough. We need quality in. And the next thing I'd do is I'd get rid of that keeper. If it transfer window were open tomorrow, I'd get rid of him tomorrow, and I'd let him go for nothing. Because I don't know if it's a confidence thing, but you know, it's a good job we ain't got a decent keeper in club, because he won't get a look in, would he? It's a good job Townsend's been fighting with Dimitri Tyson.
Dimitri Tyson.
To break his finger, because I'm just pissed off, mate. It's just very poor. I don't see how we can take positives out of it. We keep trying to sugarcoat it, don't we? We keep trying to, if you know, this is biggest game. We should have done this today. This should have been dusted and done with. We should have beaten, like I said to you, any decent team would have beaten these 2-3-0. They'll be happier than us with point, because they've got point on board. They're through 2 points away from a winning position, but so have we. Yeah. But I mean, they've got points on board. They've got 2 points, and we know that we can't. We either best like I've said to you on Thursday. Best way of attacking
is defence.
Yeah. Best way.
Yeah.
You go for it. Yeah. And when we did go for it, they dropped back and they couldn't cope with us. Whenever we did have ball and pushed forward, it lasted well before they scored. But we've gave them 2 goals. I don't know whether they're taking piss or what, because it's not funny no more. He must not be doing the confidence any good. They must know that it's not working, this dropping back all fucking time. You learn your lesson, don't you? You should have learned his lesson 3 months ago when it first started against Norwich, or even before then. And it's same issues from Eki to Maurice. And Maurice, for me, is made. You know, I'm going to question this. Why has he got 3 wingers on bench and no centre midfielders? Why is Malin on the team?
Yeah, we said that before. Why do we need 3 on?
You
put
put
'em in-
Mahoney
yeah.
on. They don't even deserve to get on pitch after what he's done today. Shouldn't deserve to start again. You got Edges that's not good enough, and you got Isgrove that he didn't even start. You got to have a compliment. You got to have, you know, since Williams has gone, we've lost that defensive edge. And for me, I'm glad he's gone because he was shit. But you've got to have a centre midfielder in there. Yeah. You've got to have Mallon and Ajmulner because Moncur last 20 minutes his legs are gone, but there was nobody else to come on.
No. That's when you needed a Malin type of player to come on.
I mean, it's not like they had. It's not like they had Neymar and Ronaldo in middle at park, did they? They had 2 brutes who broke up play. That's all. But I'm pissed off, mate. Very pissed off. I'll decide whether I go to Leeds on Saturday or not. I doubt I will because I'm not paying them 40 quid to sit in a shed. But to watch that shower of shite if we play like that again, I'm going to Forest because I have to. I don't want to go to Forest. I've got to go to Forest because I paid 23 quid. And I've got to go because I'm going with you a lot. But I don't want to let you all lot down. But yeah, pissed off, mate. Very pissed off. 2 points dropped. Does it show how shit of a team we are that we can't beat Bolton or Burton at home? Let you decide. But if we, like I said, if we stay up, it's because of other teams, not because we've got out to it ourselves.
Brian Howard here. Make sure you subscribe to Tykes TV.